Caballero in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ahoy!
In the air, right field. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Hard ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-1.
No, that's up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three-two. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Glasnow, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. And he's out on the tag. Here's Pete Alonso. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back now at Oriole Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Hike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Rogers, a tall lefty, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Ball 1.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, catcher Salvador Perez.
Salvi steps into the box now. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. This one in the air, center field. Cowser under it. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Isaac Collins. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And K is his third of the game. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Ball.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. New inning getting started. Here's Starling Marte.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
Rogers back to work.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Here's Lane Thomas.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Lane Thomas.
And the 0-2. There's a high chopper. Holiday tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Next for the Royals.
So the Royals
Third
batting
baseman,
order turns
Maikel
over.
Garcia.
Maikel Garcia will hit next. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Ball one.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Jackson Holliday. In the air to left center. Collins on the move. And there are 2 outs. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the 4th. Jose Caballero steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Late on that fastball. Struck him out swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low. Ball 3. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. All tied up here on opening day. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. On the ground, Garcia. Slings it across, and that takes care of Alonso. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Salvador Perez.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Stays alive. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next up for the Royals, Isaac Collins. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on.
No, that's a ball.
So
ball,
2 balls and no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air on the infield, Alonso in position. 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Ground ball, left side. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees, and they get the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. Glasnow back to work. Out there to center. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles. Center
And
fielder.
next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
No,
Just
that's a
missed with
ball.
that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the air, right side. And that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole
Leading off
Park,
for the
top
Royals,
6.
right
Starling
fielder,
Marte
Starling Marte.
steps in for the Royals. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Up next for the Royals.
Here's Lane Thomas now, grounded out his first time up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. On the ground to third. Westberg sends it across to first. 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the dirt. Blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The Royals with a chance to score first here on opening day. Fly ball down the line. O'Neill on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the third out. Back here in Baltimore, digging in, Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings through that one for strike 2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. Payoff pitch. Three and 2 now. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jackson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 2-2. And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now. Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Daniel Lynch. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Collins settles under this one. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Keegan Aiken will take over here.
Number 45. Keegan Aiken.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
No, outside.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And now it's even up. In there at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that one fouled off. You'll want. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-0. One down. Isaac Collins now at the plate, 1 for 2.
No.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
This one in the air, center field. Kowser should have this one. And that is that.
Bounce on the beat, my father. Lift up your feet, move harder. Shock out, explode like lava. Screw up your face, cause the bass.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
Not even close there. And now 3-0. That's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Pasquantino moving under it. And there's 1 away. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nice grab. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 8th. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Wells.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a quick out, number 1.
Very nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 1.
Wells measures 6 feet 8 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the air, foul off first. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 8th. Taylor Ward digs in now. That one way inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You
runner on the move, and he pops up the bunt. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. In the air out to center. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, number 72.
Ball, no.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. This one in the air, center field. Cowser, couple of steps in, and there's one down. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. This one in the air. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. Strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back.
Goes down looking. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, number 7. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Jeremiah Jackson will hit next. First offering. Runner goes. There's a ball.
No,
Save. The throw from Perez too late. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
In the air, left field. Collins under it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
O'Neill in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. They're down to their final strike.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Garcia under it. And that'll do it. The Royals take the season opener and move to 1-0. Lynch with his first major league win.